Welcome back to Fabulous Foods with Victoria Fabbo. I have a very special guest today. My first Revere restaurant is here. Miss Nazim is from Chai Bar down in Revere. So thanks for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me today.
Nazim, what are we making today?
So we are making one eggplant dish today, which is appetizer, or it can be as food. Like one day you don't like to cook too much, so you can use this as a dinner.
All right.
It's very popular at the restaurant, and whoever tries it for the first time comes back for it, and usually that's what people share.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go do this then.
Okay. So to start, we like to keep the stem.
Okay.
Just to have a little bit nice cuts from here. You can just shorten these from the stem or leaves.
Okay.
I don't know what you call them.
Yeah. The little point thing you're gonna cut off, but keep in the rest.
Just cut. We keep them. Okay. So that helps when we slice the eggplant, actually, to keep the eggplant in one shape.
Oh.
As well too. So keeps them intact instead of falling apart.
Nice.
Then, based on size of the eggplant, we kind of try to slice it maybe 3 or 4.
Okay.
We don't want very narrow slices. We want a little bit wider because after frying, it's something left from the eggplant. So we just go from the length of the eggplant. The head is a little bit harder to cut, so just watch your fingers and use a sharp knife. Yeah.
Thank you. Good for food safety tips today.
Yeah. So then we are trying to do another one.
I love eggplant.
You can peel the eggplant, but it's up to you.
Okay.
You can, for these ones, we can keep these skins. It's not much. Again, that helps the eggplant to stay intact. For the end ones, you can just take a little bit of the skin off.
Okay.
Or you can do the whole thing. There is no right way or wrong way about this. It's just optional. But if you take the skin off, it cooks easier and a little bit quicker.
Okay.
Yeah. This can be, some people may not like this because it doesn't cook as soft as it should, like the eggplant itself.
Okay.
You can do this before you start slicing it, but still you can do either or.
Nice. So you can have different decorations.
Correct. So then in here it's a little bit thick, right? So you can slice this a little bit, but then it doesn't look good.
Okay.
And it's going to be just a little piece. So to make sure that it's cooking when you're frying, so you can just cut a little bit to the eggplant.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do like 2, 3, it depends.
I love that.
You can just do it this way. And you do the same thing with this side.
Wow. And when do you is there any time that you have this dish, like for special occasions too?
No, this is usually every day.
Every day
because sometimes even we run out. Because there is a lot of people come for it, and usually with every party that they come and pick up food, usually they ask for it too. And it is not just popular in our community, in our culture. It has been sort of going on in rest of the people that come to the doors.
Wow.
It's one of the things that as soon as they see the ingredients, they kind of, they want to try it.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
So, yeah. So we can do this. Even with these ones, you can do a little bit, not much. Yeah.
Okay.
So now this is ready.
Yes, chef.
You can throw a little salt over them.
Okay.
and then have it sit for like half hour before you start frying them.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
So we'll salt them and we'll let them sit for a bit, and we're doing that to get the water out some?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So guys, we'll be right back and we'll start frying these eggplants up.
Yep.
Welcome back. Okay, so please talk me through this process now.
So now we're gonna heat up some oil in the pan.
Okay.
If you have enough oil in here, you can fry it more easily.
Okay.
And also, if the eggplant is kind of swimming or submerged in the oil, I don't know what the correct term for cooking is, but if that's how you put the eggplant in the oil, then it doesn't absorb that much oil in it. If it has enough in there, kind of, and the heat is on medium high.
Okay.
So if you turn it down, it absorbs more oil, so it gets very greasy when the frying is done. So now when the oil is hot enough, we can just put the eggplants in there.
Okay.
And then we just keep it in there till we just check to see if it's light brown.
Okay.
We don't need to cook it too much, but we want to make sure when you put a fork through the eggplant, it's soft enough and it goes through very easily, and also the color. If you see it is cooking too quick, that it may stay raw in the middle of the eggplant, just turn it a little bit down.
Okay.
Yeah, don't try to burn it so quickly, because then you have to take it off the pan. You cannot keep it in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and so that's about it. We're gonna just fry these and we're gonna come back.
All right, we'll be back with this. Okay, so this beautiful dish is a really popular in your Persian restaurant. Remind me the name of the dish name again?
Yeah, so we call this Kashk Bademjan. Kashk is the way that we are using as one of the toppings.
Okay.
And Bademjan is the eggplant in Farsi, in our language.
So cash, common.
Yeah, Kashk, Bademjan.
Cash, Bademjan.
Yeah, Bademjan.
Bademjan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. More Farsi being learned. Thank you.
Sure. So what we have this on the menu is as eggplant with whey.
Okay.
So whey is the kashk that we use.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. So we fried the eggplant. As you see, the head of the eggplant or the stem is kind of keeping this intact.
Okay.
And we love just to see the shape of the eggplant. So there is few ways you can make this. This is one way that we do it. So back home, usually after they fry the eggplant, so they take it out of the pan and then they start in the same pan, they start frying the chopped onion and also they fry the mint. I brought some samples, like I have crushed mint. So you fry that. After you fry the onion, and also you fry some garlic as well too, crushed garlic. So these are the ones that actually gives the actual flavor to the dish. So you can fry this in the same pan, and then you put the eggplant back into the pan. You can keep the stem, but in those situations, they don't even start with the stem to begin with. Because cooking in that pan and mixing it, they kind of, the eggplant falls apart. So it's mushy and it's like a dip type. And at the end, when cooking is done, they add the whey to it and they just eat it. And in here, I have walnut as well too. Walnut is optional. Not everybody does that, but we do.
Yeah, definitely.
So all these toppings are afterward. So if anybody wants to keep any of them out, it's just up to them how they want to eat it. So what we do, we start with the whey. We don't cover the stem. We just cover some, the eggplant itself.
Looks good.
And then you can have fried garlic. Either you can have before or after. There is no really orders in here. Yeah.
That garlic looks so beautiful.
So you can just put the garlic on it.
Wow. How long did that take to get that beautiful color?
It doesn't take that long, but
Really?
it just because it may burn quickly, so you better do on a lower heat.
Lower heat, okay.
Yeah. So after that, you kind of do the mint.
Wow. That oil is such a nice color.
So just when you're frying the mint, be careful. You can take the pan off the heat. So do it on the side when the oil is warm enough, because it can burn very quickly and it can get a very bitter taste to it. So we don't want to burn this at all.
Heard.
And then after this, we can do the walnut.
Love that.
I like the walnut very much, even more than like anything else, because eggplant is soft. So when you have this, you all of a sudden you're biting on a crunch and totally different flavor.
Yes.
And then we come to the onion.
Beautiful.
So usually we fry these individually. We don't mix them. Even we don't mix the oil, because some people come with allergy, not allergies, or garlic or any allergies. So we usually keep these separate from each other, and whoever doesn't want any of them, we don't add it. Now this is the complete look that we have.
Wow.
You can you can design it any way you want. It's the way you want to eat it, and but this is the way we do.
Okay, so this is a single version in a way, and then this is a family style that you've made too.
Correct. So if we have like more people are sharing the dish, we try to have like a bigger size so they can enjoy.
Wow.
And this has all the toppings that we see in here. It's just more packed.
Okay, great. Okay, so this yummy dish has to be served also with, or does it have to be, or it's just, it can be served with some bread too?
Well, we are Middle Easterns, so everything either with rice or bread.
Okay.
So in this case, we do with bread.
I love that. So I know your awesome mom is at the restaurant too, and she makes the best cholazard. So if you need a sweet dessert,
Correct.
she's the woman.
Yeah, she's the one. We all share the work. So not everybody makes everything. We have delegated some food to specific people.
Definitely.
So whoever does a dish better, that person is the responsible one.
That makes sense.
So yeah. So you can come in, enjoy the food, and just ask questions as much as you want, and get more information about the plates you're gonna eat, or just come in and ask questions, and we're gonna help you as much as we can.
Oh, you do. And the kebabs, the dishes you make, the soups, I love everything, and especially tea.
Tea. Sure.
And it's awesome that you guys cater so much as well. So if you don't have time to just go in and sit at the restaurant, you can have any size event,
Yes.
right? And
There is no limit.
there you go. Nicely done.
Yes.
So thank you again for coming on and showing us this beautiful dish, and I hope to see you very soon. See you guys next time on Fabulous Foods. Have a great one and enjoy.
تو دلت غم نشینه قربونه اون دلت برم پاشو باز با من برقص تا گل بریزم